I hear myself talking. Hopefully I don't hear too much wind as well. Because I don't want to turn off the fan because, oh my god, it's hot. It's summer. I mean, it's hot for Canadian summer, right? I mean, if you want to go in Africa, India, you know, like hot countries, it's gonna be a lot hotter. Yeah, I can't believe myself. Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's stream Thea the Awakening. I should manage to reach the highest of difficulties today. I mean, the difficulty should reach its peak. Which doesn't mean that we're gonna end the game. I don't know how far I want to take this game, honestly. This is the kind of game where you just keep playing until you feel like you're done, and then you stop the game. You get experience points for your divinity, and then you just keep trying. Something like that. It's been a long time, I forget what I was doing. You still have movement. Who even are you? You're the hunter-gatherers. Did I give my things? I'm starting to feel like, with how high the difficulty is, I'm thinking maybe I should arrange the explorers and hunter-gatherers. I'm thinking putting the witch and one warrior in the hunter-gatherer group instead of the two gatherers of the the explorer group. And I think I'm just gonna do that. Hi. Let us exchange papers. I guess Yasna's gonna be the warrior. So, you know, 3 warriors is a good front line, and then the medic, the 2... hold on. Equipment. Did I bring some crafting? No, crafting, gathering tools here. Yes. Get rid of them. It's gonna be more useful over here. I don't know what the equipment is like for Yasna, though. Not great. She's using piercing. I think I'd rather have you use a good, like, 2-handed sword. Something like this, and then a shield. Yeah, because I have a hammer already, and, well, he's using a sword. I have a spare as well. You're the piercing one. The hunter's the piercing one. Yeah, anyway. You can do amazing with a shield and sword. At least I feel like you can. That's the only trinket you can really equip, so you might as well. And this is apparently the only spare shield I have, so you can have it. And that's it for them. Manage supplies. You're fine for a little while, but I think that we're coming... Wait, you're not supposed to take that. I think you were coming back to town, and then these are definitely going back to town. Who do I have selected currently? These are the explorers, these are the hunter-gatherers. Good. Hunter-gatherers. It's like just 4 people. Where's the medic? Wait, where's the medic? Are you in here? You're in here! I meant to keep you back here. I'm sorry. I may have given you, like, false hope. Well, I guess the hunter-gatherers are going to eat the movement point. But you're getting over here. Yeah, see, this is much better, and then if you manage supplies, 11, 16 makes more sense, although I am still coming back to town. Now, my gatherers won't be able to defend themselves as well, but in theory, they don't have to. Get back here. Did I give all the materials? I guess I did. Let's check the equipment real quick. See if everybody's equipped with things. You, I think, are going to be able to equip this. No? This is heavy. 80. Damn. I don't think any of them can equip it. Well, hold on. Yeah, no, it doesn't make much of a difference. I guess, oh, the bow. There you go. Get rid of the bow. It's not that necessary. So Somebody else maybe can have that? I don't know. No, well, you know what? Doesn't matter. Okay, where are the gatherers gonna go gather stuff? What is it that I need right now? Let's see what we have in the store for starters. That might be, I have the leather, maybe a food run? Maybe, not necessarily. I am not convinced. Well, let's see what I can go and get. Yeah, I mean, I could go back to dragon leather, but I just did that. I feel like maybe I should go for other things sometimes. That's why I was thinking about food. I don't know if this is considered high quality. Because, you know, I could use that for a high quality cabbage field or something. Or, I don't think I have many ember either. Oh, sorry. Gems could be nice. For crafting, I mean. So maybe get some gems and then some, what kind of wood is that? Ancient, right. Yeah, maybe some ember and then some food along the way. There's all types of food. There's straw. Actually, no, it's not food. But you get the point. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna, well, some elven wood and some ember, then fish, mushrooms, maybe a little bit of coal, and then the fruits, and then we're gonna go get wheat. I think that's gonna be the gathering play here. Of course, you'd have to have movement, and I'm not sure you do. Wait, I'm on Astoria. That would be why. You do actually. All right. I don't think you've been back to Astoria. Oh, you know what? I forgot to give the explorers their cabbage and wood and everything. So they're gonna have some trouble getting everything done. Ooh, that's a lot of fur leather for people that weren't, you know, that weren't gathering anything in particular. Well, there's a lot of, that's a lot of materials in general, actually, I have to say. No, this. I'm gonna give this away as well. They can't really use it too well. I mean, sometimes they use it to trade, but meh. So I'm gonna give you at least 25 days worth of wood, like so. And then what? Some food, I suppose. You could use more cabbage. Not too much, but more cabbage. Some more fish, I suppose. But not too much. In this case, I don't have very many fish. You can have a lot of meat, though. I have plenty of that left. I still have a child. Maybe more. I feel like my... oh, man. Yeah, I have a lot of cooked food. Forgot about that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the raw foods then. So many raw foods. So, manage supplies. How long do you have? I'm almost tempted to try to give them some more. Well, they can get in on the way, although I'm almost out of mushrooms. I don't know. Well, I have plenty of food, is the point. So let's go take care of the things. Eventually. And I think I'm gonna aim for the cosmic tree over here or something. There's also a dragon. I don't think I mind the dragon too much at this point. And you're gonna have to go back to Astoria. There's just no two ways around it. What are you crafting currently? Nature's skin. Oh hey, the meals person is actually trying to do some I'm gonna say it eventually. Trying to do some crafting. That's not really what I need from her. That's what I need from her. My cook needs to be cooking. There we go. 5 meats too. One more. it's probably gonna give me my... No, it's not gonna give me all my research, but then I'm gonna be able to craft things, so it's fine. Please go here. Please. There we go. Oh, we have many options. I can manipulate them. I think I'm... Well... I need to remember that these are not the same explorers that I usually use. I have a different group now. I don't know how good they are at things, so... Stealth? You're still really good at stealth. Decent at speech. I would need to know what your will is. Yeah, decent at speech, nothing more. You're bad at speech, you're also kind of bad at stealth. At least you take damage a lot. Bad at both. Okay. You're, I think, better at... Yeah, you're much better at stealth than speech. You're excellent at stealth and excellent at speech. You're much better at speech than... Okay, well... I think everything's an option at this point. Wait, what's your equipment? Your equipment is almost nothing, but that's because you only have like 1 strength or 2. Where's your strength? 2 strength. That's ridiculous. It's 50 carry per strength. Or it could be tactics. I'm gonna manipulate them. Go to resolve. Well, that was easy. A big hammer and bones. Not bones. I should not have put a plural there. There's a single bone. Thank you very much. I forget. Is it? Oh, the night is falling. That may not be the best time to launch an expedition like this, but you know what? Whatever. I'll deal with it. Okay, so you need wood and vegetables. I will do the same I did with the other group. Just 25 days worth. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 5 peoples, which means times 25, 125 cabbages. I don't have enough cabbages. I'll need to use some. I need to use some meat to compensate. There we go. We'll also try to get more veggies. I mean, you know, maybe more. Maybe I should keep more people to. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Screw me. Well, you can make a camp and gather wood for a single turn, I suppose. You're gonna gather two units of wood. It's really nice. Oh, I should also tell you that you're not allowed to use new items for that as well. I suppose I could do that with the other group, just for the fuel. It's fine for food. What is that? Oh, you're not allowed to. Oh, that's because they weren't allowed to use the cabbages that they just that they just got. But now they're fine. Don't worry about it. They're fine. Oh, I forgot that I'm ugly. I forgot that some of my characters were ugly. I should maybe deal with that at some point. What was the challenge for that? Well, it's in ZOD, and I think... No. I forget. I'll have to remember someday. Okay, you're gonna be alone getting this. You're gonna get 1 unit per turn, and then everybody else is gonna work on this and get, like, almost 2 units a turn. I like my group of gatherers, so we're gonna stay there for a couple turns, I suppose. Hold on. I would like to know the shortest way to here. Okay, let's see. You want me to go through a mountain for whatever reason. Apparently that's the shortest way around.
Making your way through the woodlands, you hear the cries of a child.
I suppose I will investigate.
You get in closer and see a young girl, maybe 10 years old, huddled among the bushes, surrounded by growling wolves.
Oh no.
When the wolves smell you, they howl and run off.
I I guess I'll check if the
The
girl's
child
okay.
gets up and walks over to you. She's wearing a long, rusty red coat and has 2 thick plaits sticking out from under a hood. Thank you, strangers. But now you must go and save my grandma. Oh, please go and save her.
Yeah, okay, calm down. What's going on?
My granny, she lives far in the woods. I was there and the wolves came and she told me to run. But now you must go and save her.
This smells of Red Riding Hood. I mean, I'll be fine. I'll be kind.
The girl leads you to a solitary hut deep within these dark woods. An older woman appears at the door before you even knock. There are no signs of fighting or wolves, although you do see wolf tracks leading in and out of this place. The woman speaks. Keep your distance. I dislike people and the feeling proves mutual on most occasions. Did my unwavering grandchild lead you here?
Yeah?
You turn to point at the girl, but notice she is gone. The woman frowns and shakes her head. Stupid child, so stubborn, so wild. You should leave here, for I cannot hold myself calm this night. Suddenly, you're very aware of the red full moon shining above your heads.
Werewolves? You know what? I have a warrior group. I can take her.
The old woman
Maybe.
grabs her stomach in a sudden convulsion of pain. When she straightens again, her face is twisted, and when she speaks, it's through a tightened jaw. She is away, of course, the snivelling, cowardly pup that she is. She'll bring me gifts every full moon. She'll torment me, never let me stow away the beast. But she never stays, afraid of my true anger. I was the one who killed her parents, not intentionally. Nevertheless, they followed me and died, and the child does not forgive.
For what? What's going on?
Why, you, of course. You are my sick gifts. Every full moon I lock myself here, warded against me leaving the circle, but she will not let me be. I am an ancient beast, a huntress of the night, a werewolf if you must know. But I have sworn off killing and bloodshed, yet my primal urges cannot be tamed at full moon. Only here can I stay safe. But when she brings me people...
I'd have to go with... Okay, why aren't you doing anything
I
then?
prepared myself this time. I brought silver and elderflower cordial, and it slows my transformation.
Good
It
thinking.
pains me beyond words, and I cannot ever do it myself. Yet something needs doing. My pup will only grow wilder and more bloodthirsty. You must hunt her down and kill her.
Really?
I will even give you an amulet so you can track her easier. Just, please, do it quick.
I'm gonna go with sure. I feel like being like the whispers of the mother of all and everything. I should be like the kindest possible
There
thing.
is none, and time is running short now. You will do as you like, but leave now.
If you just stick around, you're just gonna have to kill her as well as the child. We'll do
The
it.
woman nods, and tears run down her cheeks as she hands you a small ivory amulet, with an arrow always pointing in one direction. Here is the amulet and my blessing upon you. Now go, for I feel my change coming, and you must not stay here.
Okay, I'm gonna be good at hunting. Oh, wait, it's gonna be an event? No, well, that should be
You
easy.
track down the girl and her fledgling pack of wolves. You are able to shoot them down before they even realize they've
Really?
been
Wow,
spotted.
that was easy.
The girl's body is half turned into a wolf, but you still see the scared face of a child looking at you. You find a precious ruby necklace on her, with a drawing of her and an older woman inside.
I do not know if I did the right thing or not. Oh, I got rubies. Living brute. What does that do? Distraction and gathering. Well, that's good to have for the hunter-gatherers. What about this? 54 weight is decently light. And 10 armor, 1 shielding is pretty good. Well, that was an event. The Red Riding Hood event. Yay! Oh, people leveled up. The hunter-gatherers have more strength, more gathering, more will. I like the gathering part. Strength is going to allow them to carry more stuff. Herbalism for the hunter, I believe. Strength, gathering +2 is, I mean, not what I would be looking for here, but I guess it works. Our crafter is pretty now. I wonder if he's one of the people that got cursed with the ugly, the curse of ugliness. Speech is interesting. Strength for the warrior, that's, you know, that's to be expected, I suppose. And then Zaymir with 2 damage. Zaymir, I feel like, missed her vocation because she keeps getting stuff that's good in combat, and she's like the town gatherer. She's not exactly where she should be. Hold on, how many vests am I making? No, okay, I'm done. Right, okay, good. Figures. Warhammers. Can I do any of that? Can I do any good Warhammers? I don't know. I think I was gonna do... I wanted to use the dragon leather to do some light armor, but I don't think I can do light armor at this point, not until I get some research done, at least if I remember correctly. Oh no, I can do light armor. Well, I'm gonna do that then. Alright, I got light armor and I got dragon leather, so that's gonna be fun. Dragon or bones, I'm not sure which is better in this particular case. I have a lot of you, I suppose. Dragon scale armor, 17 in terms of research, that's really good. Leech 2, 16 armor and leech 2. What do the curse of bones do? Less leech, more magic. I'm gonna want some of both, I would think. So I'm gonna do those 2 because I mean that's where I am at this point. Let's start with this. It's more research anyway. Not you. We can make a couple. It's gonna take 5 turns. Damn. It is a complicated crafting recipe, apparently. Hunter-gatherers, how are they doing? 6 ember, 18. I'll leave them there for maybe a couple more turns. You moved already. Turn 86. On turn 100 or so, we should have reached the peak of difficulty. And now I am going to start being very inefficient in my exploration. I hope I get like 1 range of vision soon. Otherwise this expedition is kind of pointless. Ooh. Hey, someone joined. And it's a gatherer. I do need more gathering in my main town, so that's gonna be useful. She's a folklore kind of person. Oh wait, well that's because she's in town. The crafting is because she's in town. She's not very healthy. Yeah, okay, you know what? She's nothing special, but I have another character, and it's not the child growing up. It's just straight up a new character that just joined. She was traveling the land. She reached our town, and there you go. New character. I don't have one. Oh, I have one-handed sword. It's gonna be better for you, unless I give you a hammer or something. I think that for the heck of it, I'm gonna give you the best shield I have. This would be it, and then some armor. 13 armor, 1 leech. That seems awfully nice. Yeah, that sucks. Then maybe if I can find one. That's a heck of a good trinket. Maybe if I can find one, a trinket that increases gathering or something. It doesn't look like I can find one. Once the explorers come back, I'm gonna have one, I guess. Until then, you're gonna go ahead and gather up some wood, maybe. Let's get the basics going. I don't need clay at the moment, so you know, don't matter. We're up to 30. I think that's good enough, eh? Break it up. Let's go get some fish and mushroom. That would be step 2 of my 4-step program. You're gonna be here doing all the fish. You're gonna be here doing this. I mean, hold on. This I'm gonna get 2 every turn, and then this I'm gonna get only 1 the first turn and then 2 every turn. So that should be nice, I think. Also, explorers, they can see things now. Not very efficiently, but good enough. It's gonna force me to be more intelligent with my movement and just move 1 square at a time, like I really should be doing anyway. And I can only go here. Oh, we finally discovered a source of string, the basic resource. Now, you know what? I'm gonna need some vines now that I think about it. Oh, I was gonna go get some food though. No, I need some vines. I'm gonna get this food and then I'm gonna go get the vines over here. Because I don't have that much string, and I don't produce some at my city. Oh yeah, that's been completed. That's going to be a really nice piece of equipment. Once I can deck out my entire groups with, like, dragon armor, it's going to be amazing, I tell you what. Okay, I can see that there are things on the ground here. Oh, hi. So there's... Oh yeah, there's plenty of things on the ground here. I'm going over here where there's plenty of things, including a place to see, and the cosmic tree, and ruins of some sort. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll see what happens. Although, you know, it's getting late in the game, it's getting a little dangerous to move around. Oh, hello. There's a 1 skull and a 2 skull, or it's a 3 skull. 4 crazed bees. Okay, no, it's a 1 skull and a 2 skull. There, got it. Alright, well, let's crush them maybe. Hunting! I'm still good at hunting, I think. Especially if it's a 1 level of difficulty. I don't think I have ranged weapons for everybody in the group, so that's kind of useful. Yasna probably doesn't have any. Yeah, Yasna's new to this group, so you know, obviously she was gonna miss some. Oh, I can't kill the other thing. I'm gonna stay here in case this thing wants to play. It's likely to want to play, I have to say. And then we'll see what happens. Enter. 90! We can see things from far away. Kill you. Hunting. I assume I can still resolve these with relative ease. Yeah. Wow, that's even better than the last one. Take it. Somebody ain't doing. Oh yeah, she's done crafting these, and I get a science point thanks to that. I need to uncover more rare resources. Dragon leather is fun, but is only going to take me so far. I need more. So of course you have a bow. You don't. All the warriors don't have any. Well, oh, actually, only Yasna and Dobromila have anything. So let's equip the warrior. Actually, not you. The warriors. Can my mouse please keep up with me? My mouse is wireless, and sometimes it just does what it wants to do, and not what I want it to do. Let's move. Let's go over here. Oh, hi. Yeah, there are things around here. There are things I need to deal with. Now then. Research point. I was thinking... I was thinking either gems, the stones, the bones, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with the bones because I would love to get cursed bones. somewhere. Or dragon bones. Full-on dragon. That would be really nice. Is there any? I have discovered 3 places. That sounds nice. Hopefully they're not all far places, and I don't know any of dragon bones. At least I know cursed bones. There's one here. Not too far away. That's pretty far away. That's also pretty far away. But this one is very attainable. I mean, I'm going to be gathering vines right here. It's not that far. In fact, the dragon leather is probably further than this. So I'm okay with this. Next thing I'm getting is cursed bones, because the combination of cursed bones and dragon leather is good. Just straight up good. I wonder if there are other things I can craft with mostly bones and leather. I doubt it. Bones and leather. I can get medium armors. I need a lot of bone and leather, of course, but if I can craft like medium dragon and cursed bone armor, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, okay, well, of course it's gonna take a lot of gathering to do that, but, you know, I think the play is worth the wait. So, I ain't crafting anything at this point. I need cooked meals. I assume, yeah, you're not eating anything you shouldn't be eating. Production, please. Crafting production, please. Cooked meal, first off. I don't have that much. Okay, I have a lot of this. And this, maybe. And then I have a lot of this that I ain't using for anything. Cooked greens. Why the heck not? For you, you make 5 of these. Thank you. And then more light armor, of course. I don't have any cursed bones anymore. Actually, you know what? I think I'm not gonna go for vines. I have decent amounts of... Well, it's a lot. Yeah. Well, I have these that I'm not gonna use for anything, ideally, because I have dragon leather. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna use these for the moment. Yeah. How many of these can I make? Okay, I can't make any more. 4 of them. That's a lot. It's gonna take 9 turns. And I believe they are like 17 experience each, so I'm gonna get more experience every time. The hunter-gatherers, once they're done here, and they're done pretty soon in my honest opinion, they're going after the... Actually, they can get both vines and dragon leather. I think this is a perfect thing. So, fish is up to 100, that's about what I was aiming for. You can actually start moving right away. Because the priority, of course, should be the high value items, such as these. And once they come back from that, they should have a lot of leather and everything. I should be getting close to, or just straight up getting, my tech for the cursed bones, and so the next expedition can go get the bones and other things while we're at it. I can get even more vines and everything, should that be necessary. Alright, I'm liking this so far. I think this is going pretty well. See, the strategy I was going for here is just getting a lot of crafting done. Well, getting a lot of gathering done to get a lot of crafting done to get the better equipment possible. And I think we're getting there with, you know, cursed bones, dragon leather. We're getting some really nice equipment. Of course, we don't have high-end metal, so the heavy stuff isn't quite there. But we're still doing fine. Are we still pretty good at sneaking? We are still pretty good at sneaking. Good. What is that? The Tibia Club. Made of bone and iron. That's terrible. Please recycle that. 7 and 5. It's decent, but I think I'm going to recycle it because it's heavy. Once again, I think I'm going to recycle it because it's heavy. I'm going to be out here for a while because I'm pretty stranded. Let's go destroy the spider nest. Let's go hunt down some spiders, get some spider silk. A lot of spider silk. Yeah, you know what, as much as I like these things, No. This, though, I'll keep. That's a good trinket to equip. 2 chests. Coming for you. Although I did fail this one time, so, you know, maybe I shouldn't be overconfident here. What does that do again? 3 distraction, 1 gathering. I can give it to you for the moment. No, you know what? I don't want, because I'm gonna forget that you have it, just like I forgot that this was a thing, and I didn't give it to the actual hunter-gatherers. And it didn't, you know, if I don't unequip them, I'm going to forget. In fact, I have forgotten, and this isn't really doing that much. Can you not? Thank you. Also, I would like to equip this, I think. Maybe on the hunter, although the hunter can take it. It's not better than what you have. It's better than what either of you have, but you know, it's... I'd have to craft a weapon for her that isn't... That is a shield, not a shield, that is a sword for starters, and that isn't weighting this much. That's going to be difficult. I mean, one-handed swords isn't that bad. What materials can I use? Bones and leather. Maybe I should get one-handed swords and do, you know, cursed bone and dragon leather swords. See what that gives. Well, it's going to be a question for another time. Because the next thing I'm getting is cursed bones, obviously. Hi! Give me stuff. That doesn't look like it's very promising. That's very heavy. It's a quartz one. That would be why. Just get rid of it. The witch can't even use that, you know? That's how bad that is.
You enter what used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air.
Search it, I guess.
You search through the city, carefully trying to avoid any trouble, but the mist around you suddenly forms into the shapes of ghostly figures, and they attack you.
I think it's the first time I encountered those. Oh, let's see what they're made of. My hammer's up front. I don't have a good first action person, though. I have nobody that can put him in first action, so I'm going to reshuffle. Hopefully he stays there. He did, and I do have a first action person. Good. And then there's the hunter with his piercing and Chabor with just good stuff all around. Right, let's do it. Oh, I get to play first. I don't have much to do against you. I'm gonna play Chabor, I think. I have reasons. Please don't put down 2 guys. Oh, really? You have piercing. I wonder if they all have piercing. Well, putting her down is not gonna do much. They're level 4, so everyone's counter tactic isn't that good. I'm thinking of doing just first action on Chabor, actually. Reason being, oh, I was expecting maybe everybody was gonna get piercing, and if that was the case, I was going to dodge the second piercing thing, but that's not what happened. I got this though, don't worry. The Bromila is gonna be next. I'm gonna shield her a little. It's not much, but then afterwards I can get Bogdan in first action. He's going to take down the first ghost, part of this ghost, and then Chabor can one-shot this ghost even on full health anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So both ghosts are just dealt with at this point. Doesn't matter where I put Dobromila. I'm also going to shield you. And then you get to put your card down, but it's not going to do anything for you. And it's a piercing one. I'm glad, because if I had a character here, would have been hurt by this. Even if they're confused, even if they're coming in from the tactical side of the field, of the hand, the tactical hand period, even if they come from there, they're just going to hurt you. Alright, we win. Even Dobromila could have killed it. That's how bad that was. I wish Dobromila had a bit of piercing. If you're gonna have piercing, at least have a good piercing.
You continue your scouting and find an old stockroom, still stacked with good resources.
Maybe this is it, actually. It's probably it. I'm gonna have to verify. At least 3 poison is interesting. That's a lot of topaz, and I like that. This is gonna make us pretty. It's going to counteract the curse of ugliness, or whatever it's called. Sure. I mean, I'll keep it and see if anybody can take it. And by take it, I mean equip it. Alright. I have 1 movement left, which means I think I can get the other thing. Alright. Wow, only 1 damage? Oh, no wonder that was bad. I'm glad I got rid of that. What is it made of, even? Wooden leather, that's just basic. Alright, anybody need a shield? Maybe a shield. I mean, you need a shield, but you can't even equip it at this point. Pointless to ask. Is this shield? This shield is better than what you have. It's gonna make you pretty as well. You pretty, pretty boy. I mean, he's up to 6. Does he have the curse of something? I don't think he... It doesn't look like he does. So, yeah. He's a pretty, pretty boy. That's useful in some challenges. It's actually rather limited. Ooh, silver? Silver. Well, I found a source of silver. Honestly, maybe I should look for mithril. I mean, I can't even tell if there's mithril nearby. Maybe there is. If there is, I can make like the best ever for you, basically, more or less. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's just explore the ruins.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You open one of the buildings.
Yeah. I don't trust the AI to be good. I just don't. Is the Z-Bud, because that's a front is relatively safe, especially with Bogdan breaking down everybody. I was hoping the skeleton would be drawn out. Huh. I'm gonna counter offense here. It's a hulking rat. Whatever. Okay. And then I'm gonna put Jabba down, of course. Hopefully he puts the skeleton down. Hopefully. We'll see. Nope. Puts the second skeleton down there. Well, actually, you know what? That works out. Bogdan with first action. I don't have first action. Where did my... Oh, I counted offense. I'm stupid. I can't put him on first action. It doesn't matter, actually. We're gonna win anyway. I'm gonna first action you, though. That way the rats are going to not take a turn, and then Bogdan from the end is going to crush everything. Yeah, we just won already. Thank you. Goodbye. We're gonna win on the first phase, too. It's gonna be great. Thank you. You know, the AI probably would have taken damage there. Oh, what? Oh, I see. I forgot I had
discovered the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Oh, granite. I don't actually know if there's granite nearby. I should probably take a look or something. Well, I have too many things to get with the research. What can I say? That's why that's why I was going for gatherers, to get a lot of rare resources, to get a lot of research going and everything. We're doing decently, I think. Sneak. That looks like something I want for my warrior. This, however, does not look like something I want. Alright. Hello. Yasna does not have a decent armor. Decent for a warrior, I should add. No, she does. I may have to recycle some of this scrap at some point. if it gets too heavy. I'm gonna go on this because it's gonna give me more vision on things, even though it doesn't get me straight to the cosmic tree. Oh, we made another one. I think I was aiming for 4, so we still have a long ways to go. I think 2 more, if I remember correctly, 2 more is going to give us the, oh, there's a lot of things over here. Hunting. I love creepy dolls. It's damage. I don't know. I like killing things efficiently. So I like damage. What can I say? There are many things to destroy here. Let's first look and see who can get the creepy doll. Pretty much no one. I'll hold on to it though. It's a bit heavy for, you know, a trinket, but I'll keep it around. Okay, hunting, an easy hunting thing. I'm auto-resolving, by the way. Somebody I think was asking me in the comments of the YouTube archives, actually, was asking me, is there a reason why you'd prefer auto-resolving the challenges like these specifically? It's not that I prefer, it's not that I'm trying to avoid the card game with these, it's just that I like to avoid the card game in general because it's going to speed things up. This is a game that takes its time. I'm sure you noticed at this point, but it takes its time, so I'm trying to go faster. I just don't trust the AI with the actual fights because it's gonna give me wounds, stupid wounds. I can, you know, as long, ooh, it's just 2 gathering. Recycle that. I have better stuff. And this I'm gonna have to recycle anyway at some point. I'm just too far stranded to, it's not good enough, and I'm too far stranded, so it's gonna have to skip. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get a level up. I just realized something. I think my cook is actually working on the vests, which is not what I wanted to be doing in this moment. This is the hunter-gatherers. Mostly will, a bit of speech, and some strength. Well, it's nothing special. They're good at talking, I guess. They're slightly better. The explorers, slightly better talking for 1, backstabbing for the hunter, because why not? 2 more, she's up, the last 2, that's, she got 3 gathering for the last 2 level ups. She's like up by 4 at this point. I think the game wants me to put her back in the hunter-gatherers, but I want her, you know, her magical expertise out on the field. I think it's gonna be useful there. Strength, perception, speech, health, nothing too fancy there. Nothing. What was she getting? I think like poison and leech and stuff like that. That's fancy. Who gets that on her? What is that? Oh, seaweed cookies. Exotic fruit. Oh man, I want 25 exotic fruits. I want to make the best cabbage field there ever was. I have yet to find something better than exotic fruit for the cabbage field. That looks like trash. It's not quite trash, but it's not as good as what I have. I think what I have is like 7 and 3 poison, which is pretty good. Alright, last but not least, let's go hunting. Should get some ember and some crappy cloth that we're not gonna keep. Alright, let's go see the place to see. I wonder what that is. Is that like clay? Oops. Oh, I have research. I have research! No, it's stone, sandstone. Okay, well, research. First off, I want the cursed bones. Please. Enchanted bones, whatever. The things that I keep calling cursed when they're not cursed. I suppose someone can take offense to that. Well, sorry. I think swords are next because I want to try out enchanted bone and dragon leather swords. I do need swords for most of my characters. You need a good hammer to win fights. I mean, to have a better chance of winning fights. But did I look at that? Oh yeah, I did. You need swords to... You need a good hammer, but you also need a lot of swords, I think. Although also piercing can be useful. I just don't know. I think I have a good balance. One hammer, one sword. One hammer, one piercing, and then swords, I think, is a good balance to have. The swords provide defense to characters that don't really do combat very well. Well, let's see the place to see.
You find the thatched cottages, and just as your scouts said, the little settlement is long abandoned. Instead of people, a nest of giant spiders has taken residence there.
Oh man. What is tactic? I don't do tactic very often, so I forget what tactic actually takes. Tactic, I think it's intelligence. Intelligence and will. I see. Do I have an intelligent group? 6 intelligence and 10 will. A pretty good one. Ah, deforming curse. It's the curse of ugliness. Alright. You have 4 intelligence and 5 will. You're kind of bad. Kind of bad as well. Well, they're the warriors. They're expected to be bad at it. 11 intelligence. You're really good. And then 4 intelligence is a lot less than I was expecting. You're very tanky, though. I think I'm gonna go for tactics, because with 2 skull, I think I can pull it off.
You spot an intricate system of spider webs spread throughout this area, and you make plans to distract the spiders. But alas, they spot you before you can make it happen.
I'm guessing that I failed, that the auto combat failed. Maybe I should have just fought it then. Let's try it. That is very dangerous. This one, of course, you want to snipe if at all possible. These are like skeleton rank. They do good damage, and they don't die that easily. These are just trash. Trash that gets in your way. Trash for the hammer. Alright, this is a good setup. I have the hammer and piercing up front, and I have a first action to get the hammer up front. Although I have seen spiders use first strike. First action, rather, so I should be wary of that. I think I'll just put Yasna out there. Maybe it's gonna draw out the Spider Queen, but I'm thinking it's... yeah, she's going to use a shield. Huh. Okay. Well, I can kill one of these. I'd rather use the piercing damage on a blood spider if at all possible. I think killing a malicious spider just isn't worth it at all. I'm going to... this is skipped... no. I'm going to skip for the moment. Nah, it's a blood spider. It's a lot more dangerous. A lot more dangerous. And this is not a good setup for me. Especially with the Spider Queen just being free there. I'm thinking of using Confuse right off the bat. Yep. Get the Spider Queen out of the first phase. That's, I think, going to allow me to kill it before it does anything. I might be wrong on that. Well, with Bogdan going first, these 3 cards won't get to play. Bogdan destroys the 2 tinies, and Yasna can one-shot the Blood Spider. Which means, yeah, Bogdan gets to kill the Spider Queen and damage the Blood Spider. Yasna finishes the Blood Spider. That's nice. I need to play Dobromila now, though, to get the Blood Spider down. Yeah. So this way, these 2 go down to Bogdan, Yasna. This Blood Spider is going to get to play, and I can't do anything about it. She's going to damage someone. I should shield Dobromila just in case she goes for Dobromila. Yasna can take it. And then Dobromila is going to either damage this one or kill this one. And then round 2, Bogdan goes first, kills this, damages or kills this, depends on what Dobromila attacks. Yasna kills something. Yeah, it's just gonna work out, I think. I should explain it. Play a stun, shield ally, and Bogdan. These don't have a first action. I am going to hate you forever because everything I just explained isn't going to work out with first action. It wouldn't have worked out either if they had a level 6 counter tactic, but I don't think they would. They're tiny spiders. That's not the kind of thing they would have. Alright. Work it out. I like that we're limiting the amount of blood spiders that attack to just one, and then nothing from the spider queen. Yeah, that did happen. I'm gonna get some damage. Ooh, Bogdan gets to kill 2 spiders in his second swing as well. The ideal scenario would have this blood spider attacking Yasna instead. Yasna would take a lot less damage that way. Yeah, she's down to less than half health. That ain't good. She's going to survive, I think, but that ain't very good. It doesn't matter at this point. I have the hammer. I have the hammer guy. Let's just put him out there and then skip. Continue. Bogdan's gonna solo this. No problem. No problem. He's got this. Maybe I should surrender. No. You have won!
You have defeated the spiders.
Ow.
You find many good building materials from the cottages, and a good amount of fresh spider silk as well.
Actually, it's mostly straw, but I guess I just took the roof or something. Cane and wicker's pretty nice. Well, yeah, it's mostly building material. I'm gonna agree with him. I mean, I'm not equipped with one on everybody, so I guess it's useful, and yeah, no, it's gonna be useful in general. Equipment. Hi, you don't have a bow. You're welcome. What else did I get? Oh yeah, this. You don't have any of that either. Welcome to having a backstabbing skill. Alright, Cosmic Tree. Time to start the quest. 4 turns before maximum difficulty. I mean, normally they put it close, and yeah, technically it's not even a screen away from my village, but I have to go a screen away and back. Basically 2 screens away. It's ridiculous.
You find the skeletal remains of a person, most likely an elf, as the bones have a slight silver tinge and are much lighter than any other humanoid bones you know. On the body, you discover a scroll that unrolls as soon as you touch it. There is a smell of burning wood in the air, and the scroll itself seems to be warm to the touch.
I guess we're gonna throw it away.
And so the cosmic tree stood in flames, and with it, the world burned alike. For as the canopy burned, so did the skies turn red, and the heavens were no more. As the core burned, the earth scorched, fields turned to ash, and Thea became a wasteland. Finally, as the roots burned, so did the gates to the underworld, and thus the souls of the dead could find no refuge, no peace, no purpose. You see some notes scribbled on the side of the scroll.
I mean, this guy does look like he's permanently dead, so I don't know, maybe. This is whether or not you want all the story. I'm gonna go with all the story because
is written in a beautiful style, impeccable, neat, and very distinct. It reads, "And so our duty failed. Did we fail our charges? Did we abandon them too soon? Or were we never supposed to do so in the first place? Should we have guarded the sacred pillars more vigorously? I must go to the Evergreen Grove and find answers. Signed, Alicia Silveroak, Scholar of the Age of Thunderer, Keeper of the Knowledge, last of the Sacred Guardians."
A heck of a name.
There is an old map with the grove marked upon it. It won't be easy to follow after all this time, but you do recognize some landmarks. There are also 5 pieces of silver tree bark, which emanate with strange power. Note 2 is clearly scribbled in a hurry by an unknown author. The elves seek to diminish our work. No surprise there. I must get to this grove before they can meddle with mankind again. The Sage Tower should give me some clues as to how to stop the elves. The darkness is a side effect for sure, but I'll be damned if I let the magic rule man again. The rest of the notes are too damaged to read.
Yeah, 2 options. Branching paths. Oh my god. It's like I have... It's like a choose your own adventure. So this is obviously the Grove thing. And this is the Scarlet Tower. I guess they're right next to us. We're gonna go take a look. Tomorrow. Are they... No, they haven't moved yet. Let's go over here. Oh boy. I think you should have the initiative here. You should take the initiative, and you can't. Oh boy. Well, I mean, start gathering, I guess. Please. Thank you. What are they equipped with? Well, one of them could be equipped with a bow. Maybe. This guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how well they're gonna do in combat. I'm sure they're gonna survive. I don't know about anything else, but they'll survive. So, obviously the best gatherer on this. Do I want vines much? I do want vines. But I want so much dragon leather though. I don't know what to do. But if you're here, I get 245, but I get one of these every 2 turns. I think I can handle that. How long can you stay here? A while. Alright. We're gonna leave you here for a while then. Hi. You wanna fight us? Alright. Again, I don't trust the AI for this. I'll take it, sure. The hammer's up front, that's all I really care about. I can get rid of your other thing. And I have my other first action person, so... Yep. Useful. Time to wreck you. Alright, we're gonna put a person here. We're gonna put a person here. And another. And we're gonna support that person. Because we're not. And first action that person. And then we're gonna demolish everything. Fun times, I'll tell ya. I don't think that kills it. Yeah. That does. And that. Easy. Foolish skeletons. Ooh. Ooh. Ew. I should look at what Yasna's using. Or what my wars are using in general. Because that could be better than what they have. That could easily be better than what they have. It's not better than that. It's not better than that, obviously, but it's... you know what? Just screw it. I'll keep it for the moment. Oh, you know what? I'm carrying too many things. I told you this was too long of an expedition. Yeah. Get rid of this. I mean, I don't need the shields. How far are we? Very far. Need to get rid of the very heavy stuff. It's not very heavy, but don't care. I want to keep that one though. Oh my god. Really? I need to go back. That saddens me. Well, how much movement do I have at this point? Still only 3 out of 6. That's just unacceptable. But a cosmic tree is right there. God damn it. I'll make another expedition. It's gonna go this way though, because that way I get more exploration done on the way there. I mean, I've explored this area. Skirted around this area, carefully not discovering it. Yeah, it was night when I was going there. What do you want from me? Debating what to do here. How much fuel do we have? 45 days of fuel. You know what? You don't need 45 days of fuel. We're gonna destroy most of it. Good enough. Walk back. You need to walk back. You're going the wrong way. Is that really the fastest way? Well, if it's the fastest way, what can I do? I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of things that I'm gonna have to manage my equipment. But just where can you go? Anywhere but the cosmic tree. I could make you I could make you get resources, but that would be kind of a waste of time because, well, less time, more about space. Also, I keep forgetting to tell my cook to go cook instead of helping this person. Maybe I should do fish or something. Oh, you know, I have plenty of vegetables at this point. You can go on clay. Thank you. So I have plenty of vegetables, I was saying. I don't have enough. I have mushrooms as well. And meat, maybe. And then wood, obviously. Bagos with mushrooms. Sure. Okay, cook. I need you. Done. Maybe I should have her like crafting for real. Double crafting. It would get the research done a lot faster, but I would need.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
I guess I'm taking a closer look.
You spot the outlines of some old graveyard ahead. Perhaps there is something of interest there.
That's bad. Oh, wait. You mean like our graveyard or something? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna check that out with the explorers once they come back. Talking about the explorers, let's just take a look at that cosmic tree tower. The tree's over here, but you know, it's the cosmic tree quest line.
You arrive at a tall, stone-built tower. An arched doorway stands ajar, and an old man waves at you to come in.
Hi.
You walk into the lower floors of the tower. The room is dark and dingy. The walls are filled with bookshelves, barely holding under the weight of the thousands of works that you think must be housed here. There is a desk and some chairs, and the old man sits behind it. Come in, sit and let us talk. I am Professor Anthony Hufka, formerly of the Grand University. These days, well, on research leave, I suppose.
Does the university still exist? Also, we found a scroll, buddy.
Ah, the Elven Scroll. Have you found the Guardian yet? He went to that Grove place, but I've never been able to find out what happened to him. His pesky student ran off with the scroll before I could write down the directions. Oh. And I don't like leaving this tower anyway.
Okay. Skip story! No, I haven't spoken with the elf yet.
Right. Well, he is a wise one. I will grant him that. But his version of history is... history is written by the victors, yes?
He's
the
undead?
elves have been the victors for many thousands of years, and thus they do write our history. I, however, believe it is time we wrote our own.
It's not mutually exclusive, you know. You can both write history.
Well, the elves will tell you that the cosmic tree is one of the pillars of the world. I won't go into it. They know it better. They are correct on that, but sometimes pillars must fall in order to build a new house, you know.
Well, only if you want to build it right on top of the other one, I suppose. Depends on what kind of house. Can you not build it on top of it? Just, I don't know.
Right, right. I am an old man, too old for human existence. I forget myself. So it was us, humans, that burned that damned tree. Yes, we
what?
at the Grand University. We had a multinational conference and we came to a conclusion. Magic is stifling humanity.
Yeah, I think I met some of your fellows at some university of, what was it? What was it? Cracovia, I think, was the university. Anyway, it was, they were silly. They did think they were silly. You still haven't realized that you were silly, but that was silly. Also, too old for human existence, but us humans? Are you human or are you not human?
Listen to me. Magic and its prime stewards, the elves, they are keeping us from truly evolving, from reaching our own potential. We can finally be free from superstition, from dark magic, from monsters. We will build a civilization based on reason and knowledge. And yes, this will be costly. Magic will take with it many creatures, not all bad, but humanity will finally be free.
Well, take it from me, it doesn't make it free from superstition or monsters. Monsters can be human too. Also, I doubt magic is just superstition, dark magic, and monsters. Also, darkness almost killed us. Also, yeah, no, just no.
Yes, we did. That is because something went wrong, you see. The tree lingers on. Magic is growing again. The elves are cursed, but still alive. The plan did not work. So you must do whatever that elf tells you, but then find a way to finish the job. Do whatever you must to kill magic and destroy the tree for good.
That's a terrible thing to say. Also, you're terrible.
You will do what you will do, but I trust your brains will win over superstition. And I told you, I don't leave this tower. If I do, I am dead, and I rather like living.
Maybe I should just push you out the door. Also, by the way, don't do terrible things to people that have terrible opinions. That's a terrible way of doing things. More to the point. It's not superstition if it has a very concrete and real effect. We're trying to avoid another darkness. You're telling us to basically do what provoked the darkness. It isn't superstition at this point, it's proven fact. Just, I don't know.
Bah! Details. Whatever you do will not happen overnight, you know. It may take generations to fully take its course. I will live until that time and gather knowledge. Now go. No time to waste on an old man.
How do you manage to gather knowledge without leaving your tower?
You find yourself standing in an empty field. No tower, no man, nothing.
Oh, you just teleport the tower around. Well then, that explains everything, I suppose. Hi! Give me your stuff. Oh my. There's a lot of things around here. Always. I think I'm going to dismantle you, if only because I don't have any room for any of this crap. I think I'm going to have to start ditching actual crafting material, not just wood. Oh, I don't have movement anymore. Well then. Yeah, look at that. I'm just going to have to ditch things. Like granite and everything that I just have 5 of. You can't do much with 5. Maybe a hammer. Can I actually? What kind of hammer can I do? What kind of hammer can I do? Maybe warhammer? No, you need 10 stones. And 6. Just not gonna happen. Yeah, for the two-handed hammers, I'm gonna need... I mean, I don't have good metal, and I don't know about stone. Actually, I don't know if I have any thrown nearby, I mean, accessible. Well, I guess I'm done for the turn. Probably.
You are set upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. Their faces are scarred, as if they cut off their beards with their axes, which they probably did. Their clothes are worn, and their eyes hungry. Only their weapons remain in perfect condition, the last remnant of their bygone heritage. One steps up and spits before speaking. Money, or we'll kick your teeth in, now!
Considering we're all gatherers, can we talk about this?
The lead dwarf spits and grunts at you. Less talking, more doing, my hummy friends. I got little patience for talk.
Oh, you do have some patience. Are we any kind of decent at speaking? 7:16, you're good. 8:13, decent. 6:17, pretty good. 4:12, man. 7:17, yeah, you know what? We're taking you on social. We are also going to, I don't know, begin to do it ourselves, I suppose. I don't particularly trust myself, but you know, whatever. We have a good counter tactic. Depends on how high level these guys are. I mean, I don't think my hand matters too much. They're about the equivalent of us, but there's more of us than them. It's also a good sign, although they get to go first. Doesn't look too good. Also, they're way higher levels, so I don't think counter tactic is going to work here. Trying to think here. Gonna do something somewhat silly. Get closer. That's leech, actually. I forgot that you had that. No, it's poison. You do more. She does more damage than I gave her credit for. I was gonna use her to soak the damage because she doesn't have much damage nor much, you know, defense. But I couldn't see that she had poison damage. Hopefully this guy is going to attack to his right and she still accomplishes her mission to some extent. The bad thing about this whole situation is they get to go first. That's the entirety of the bad thing here. Get closer. Everyone that takes double turns is going to be safe, relatively speaking. Wow, these guys do a lot of damage. Thankfully, I will be destroying them. I mean, this guy's gonna die before he takes a turn. This guy will only take one turn. That's where the good news ends. I'll take the tankiest one. And then the Brunislaw, and then you see. This is gonna be bloody, but it's social, so it doesn't matter as much if someone just loses all his armor. It's real in this particular case. Please attack to the right, other dwarf. Hopefully this guy, this dwarf, is going to attack Bullet. Bullet is going to survive those two. Just barely, but he will. Hopefully he gets the other attack. Please, 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 please. Yeah. Okay, he was stupid. Wasted most of his attack. So my two tactical cards just ate up all the damage. And then I wrecked him. So there's only one card left from the other guy. It's fine. Even though he goes first and hurts. Oh man, I could have not done anything about that actually. I can go first and, you know, ruin the day. Hi. I mean, hi. I'm glad I had a social option.
Your men stand firm, showing off their strength and confidence. The dwarf leader listens to you, then speaks.
Today you shall eat well and sit with us by the fire, so that all of us may see tomorrow.
The dwarves look relieved at their leader's words.
Dude, Mithril. Ha! Well, I guess I'm gonna lose 10.
You share a meal by the fire and exchange stories of woe and victory. One of the bandits stands up and speaks.
So be it. We shared bread, we spoke by the fire. We leave as friends. May we meet again.
The dwarves leave.
Bye. Where's the, I just got an idea. Where is the thing? The Oracle. Divine Quest. Maybe? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I need to go there with this group. Oh man, I need to go there with this group because they're good at social. Also, I leveled up. Going there right now, though, is terribly risky because there's no warriors or anything. Or oh man, oh man, oh man. I needed the explorers up there, but I don't have them up there. Please go here. Social should be fine. I don't think I can carry this. Good riddance. I was talking to the armor, of course. And I'm overweight. Guess what? Hunting, good hunting, resolve things. Well, I guess I'm going to keep that because it's one gathering among other things. But then, of course, now I need to ditch things. Oh, I didn't look at everything. Hunter gatherers got more will as well. I want to send them on the diplomatic missions, so that's useful. And that's the town. Man, I think Apollonia would be great for the speaking challenge. Okay, you know what? I'm going to save. And we're going to attempt it. We're just gunning for it. Alright? I think it's a terrible idea, but we're gunning for it. Because we got the social buff. And I want to take advantage of that.
There are strange noises in your village at night.
There's a graveyard. Stay vigilant.
As you prepare to go to sleep and take one last look out of the windows, you see that the ground seems to be moving. You shout to your fellow villagers and soon realize that your home is swarming with rats.
Been a while since I saw you, I think. You must not be a European at this hour. Glad to see you. I'm doing fine, thank you. Been a long day. But we're cool. We can try to kill off all the rats at once, but it will be more difficult. Yeah, we're not very good at fighting, so let's do the option that won't get us killed. Sure. I mean, I'm not crazy. I mean, they can do good. With, you know, Zamir being as vicious as she is. I'm joking. She doesn't have much protection, though. Keep it play. It's a bit dangerous, but doing good, just playing Crusader Kings 2. That's a great game to be playing, I approve. I've been doing a Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play, by the way. I don't know if you follow me on YouTube, but if you're interested, doing a Let's Play right now. Just saying. Might be something you like. It's certainly something I like. It's a great game. So you're gonna kill this, and then I guess I'm just gonna get closer or something. Because I can. Oh, this person has a lot of armor. More than the warrior for whatever reason. You actually made a mod for it. You did. What is the mod? Oh, didn't he have it? Oh, yeah, it did. It's the same name, Simplicity. And in fact, it is... I'm using it as an archive for these. Yeah, cool. You are welcome to the channel. But yeah, I even put the videos I stream here on YouTube. Although back in the day, I used to put it on a secondary channel.
You kill many of the rats, but the vermin are slimy and fast. So they manage to eat some of your supplies, and worse yet, some people get sick. Still, you know this could have been much, much worse.
I mean, I could go see the person. I have acquired this, and then I have, there's a chance
some of the bones have a strange greenish glow to them. Apparently not all of the rats were strictly natural.
Well, that doesn't actually surprise me. What was I saying? Something about... Yeah. Back in the day, I was using a secondary channel for the stream archives, but I changed up the way I do things with my main channel, and so I kind of just put them there instead. Mod is called DJ Mod Pack Revenge of the Nomads. Adds hundreds of new trades, provinces in Africa, Tibet and Siberia, new laws. So it's focused on nomads, I'm guessing. Personally, I use historical immersion project, and it's going to be very difficult for me to try anything else. I just love Crusader Kings 2. Well, historical immersion project, obviously. But it's cool to see that. So yeah, so I'm guessing you're playing around the nomads. Is there there's a focus there, I imagine? What is it that you're trying to do with the mod? Is, I guess, a better way to phrase the question.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map, although there is little left but some stones and dirt here. And yet, among the rubble, stands a single tree, still green and thriving despite it all. When you approach, the tree opens its eyes and stares at you.
A tree with eyes! Hi.
Have you found my bastardly sibling yet? I see no remains on you. Come back when you've done what I asked.
The tree falls back into slumber.
Did you ask something? I think you just don't know who we are. Hey,
you finally find the tree blinks at you several times before moving its branches around, as if it was shifting in its place. Slowly, it begins talking.
What is this elf thing you speak of? And how long is long ago? An eon? 2?
Long for human terms is very far from an eon, although an eon is long. Yeah, played HIP 11. I can understand that. You stopped playing it. Is there a reason? Did they just do something you didn't like with the mod? I know there's a few things that irritate me sometimes, but it's nothing terribly major, and I like what they do with the rest of it, you know. Kind of focusing on role-playing and making the game more challenging. And yeah, you added nomads. Well, I figured just with where you were focusing in the areas, if I scroll back, okay, I don't have to scroll back up. You say provinces in Africa, Tibet, Siberia. I figure those are areas that either have nomads or nomad-like people, or they're near nomads. So, I don't know, I figured that was why. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I'm going to try it out, but that's very interesting. Don't take it wrong, it's just that I don't have that much time to play Crusader Kings 2. Much less to, I don't know. If I had more time to do gaming things, I would love to. I just don't have that much time. You know what, there's my Let's Plays. Between my Let's Plays, I get like an evening where I stream about an evening per week, so between those two, I think there isn't that much. I think I have more gaming time between those two than just on my own these days. But you know, being an adult and responsibilities and whatnot, that's happens to everybody, I suppose, at some point. So what was going on here? There's an elf with a human pointing at something.
I see. The children of Thea, you mean?
Yeah, something like
Pretty
that.
young things, to be sure. In the old days, there used to be many in my grove.
The tree looks around, as if for the first time, and you see its face twisting and its eyes growing larger.
My grove? Where is my grove? Where are all my charges? What have you done with them?
Me? I just got here. Calm down.
Oh, right. My apologies. Yes, that
Your head doesn't seem
wretched
to be all there.
cold night. It was rather unpleasant. Still, it was not it. It was a brother of mine. He took my herd. I tell you what, I will tell you all about the elven child you speak of, the one seeking to cure us from darkness, but
Isn't it
only
already
if you hunt
cured?
down and kill my brother, and bring me the remains of his flock.
That sounds very violent. Also, going back to our discussion, mod is easy, you have to edit it to make it challenging. I don't know, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily look for a mod that tries to make it more challenging. HIP kind of does that. It raises the cost of things. I suppose that counts as raising the difficulty a little. But I don't know. Crusader Kings gets a lot of its charm from just role-playing. So if it's a mod just focusing on, well, role-playing, as you were saying, it doesn't have to try to be difficult. But then, of course, if as a player you like more difficulty, well, you can do that on the side. It depends on what you want to do with a mod. If the mod you wanted to do something role-playing, you don't have to go for something like adding difficulty. Prince and Thane mod. Was it? I've never actually tried it. I'm guessing it stopped being updated or something because you're missing it. What was it like? I mean, just, I don't know. HIP was kind of the first mod I tried and I just loved it. It evolved a lot since then, but you know, it was still a lot of fun. Blah 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 blah. I don't think my people would, you know, have this reaction.
You fleshy creatures oft call us Lishi. Demons, you say we are.
Oh,
and in all fairness, that description is wise. We are guardians of the forest, sons of the Silver Mother, and shepherds. My brother is thus, like me, a Lishi, but he is also a thieving wretch. He stole my flock from under me. Mad I am, he said. Mad and corrupted by the dark. Only because I did not think as he did. I did not seek to kill the so-called creatures of the dark. No matter. What does matter is that I need his wooden carcass and that of his flock so that I may regrow this grove, and it is my business why.
I don't think I like you very much. Also, how do I know that?
I have what you seek right here.
The tree crackles, the earth beneath it shakes a bit, and from the roots it brings out an elf. The elf is covered in soil and motionless, but he still breathes.
This young man refused my pleas also, but we seem to have reached an impasse. He will not die, and yet I am not inclined to let him go. But if you do the deed, I shall free him.
Level 5 fight, damn. I'm not sure I can take on level 5. I mean, I have a good group, but it... You're sick and we'll be back.
You step away from the tree, and for a time, you think it is...
I think I'm just gonna save and try it, just to see where we stand. I don't think we're gonna win. Also, I realized that I just saved over me run and gunning, but they're... I'm going way too far. Mouse, please. I don't think they're in very dangerous territory yet, so I can, you know, try that. My god, this is terrible. I think that's just the mouse going crazy. I just saved.
You finally find what must have been the grove from
the map.
Oh, how split.
Die. Oh wow, you have a lot of things that I didn't actually expect. 10 wolves and 2 alpha wolves. I've never seen those though. The pine cone, which sound like pine trees, you know, cone. Basically, the Prince and Thane mod was the mod which originally had somewhat more historical provinces. A lot of role-playing mechanics, which I guess EMH is now filling. Traits, events, a lot of charm. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I guess it just kind of evolved towards that. I don't know, I never knew Prince and the Thane, so maybe that's just why I'm very satisfied with the HIP. Never knew better or something, I don't know. So what is it missing? Like more traits and charm? I know the events from EMH kind of feel meh-ish at times. I do not want the 2 first action people up front. That would be terrible. One of them's in the back. I'd rather have the Z button in the back, but you know, whatever. Wait, the hammer's in the back. That's not gonna go well. It just won't. And of course you go first. That just won't end well. You are a boss if I've ever seen one. I don't think I can win that. Wow, I don't think I can win that right now. I'm still thinking, give me a second. I mean, I could do like counter offense or something. No, just no. I can't do this. I don't know how you can do this, God.
Yeah, nice try, little saplings. Now, just do my bidding. I am tired of waiting for stragglers. They always disappoint. And you did put up a decent fight.
Okay, just whatever.
How splendid. I have cast a spell upon you that will guide you to the traitor's hideout. Do watch yourselves. He is likely to have many allies. Now off you go.
Could you give me an example of like a mechanic or something that is missing? I mean, I get like there's traits missing. HIP doesn't add too many traits, so I'm guessing traits are missing. Double amount of traits? Yeah, well, I can imagine. HIP doesn't add much to begin with in terms of traits. Old AF, the last release of it was like patch, yeah, well, you know. Give me a second. I'm just gonna load. I'm just gonna tell him, fine, you're sick and I'm gonna do it. I hate you, you're sick, but I'm gonna do it just because I can't kill him. I mean, maybe if I was decked out in dragon and bone equipment, but I'm not there yet. Hi.
You finally find what must have been the...
Come again!
How splendid.
Just watch, it's gonna be another rank 5, like, challenge or something. Also, I am overburdened. You don't say. What will I never use? Well, I'm gonna use that at some point, but I'm not gonna use it soon. Clay, I have plenty down there. See? That did a lot of space already. Stones, very heavy. Well, I'm gonna stop streaming really soon, so I'm just gonna say have a good night and see you all next time. Looking forward to seeing you on the YouTube channel though. That would be really cool. Have a good time with Civ 5 as well. In fact, you know what? It's turn 100. We failed this. What failed? I think whoa, this mouse is crazy. I think I'm just gonna call it here, actually. It's a good time to call it, I think. Gave up. Okay, that's not why it's a good time, but you know. Thank you for watching, if you did. I had someone not only watch, but talk. I've had viewers before. I've seen viewers in the view count before. It's the first time I had someone have a friendly chat with me. It's someone I've chatted with before, though. DJ Cool Crusader. Yeah. He's a lover of Crusader Kings too, just like me, I'd say. Although I don't love it so much that I learned to mod in other things. So I guess he took it a step further than me. Anyway, enough about him and or me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.